Not showing. Don't believe anybody's on YouTube's there.
No, that's all.
That's real low. Oh, one person's on. We'll see what's going on with it.
How is everyone?
Hope y'all are doing good.
And if you're watching this back, then we just decided to go live.
That's right.
We missed Monday.
Friday. We lost the person.
You said Friday.
What? Did I say Friday?
We missed Monday because it was our anniversary.
Yep. Hey,
little mountain life. How are you? Hey, Darlene.
All right, it's finally working.
Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Margie. Hey, Jamie. Hey, all things Carolyn. Hey, Ashley. I love your new bunnies. Hey, Blended Roots. Hey, Westland. Hey,
So,
Pink Red Apple Yard.
If someone could do us a favor and share the link to this in the Stivers tribe group, well, that was messed up. Just because I know a lot of people wanted to know when we were going to go live.
Hey, Evelyn.
We didn't know the exact time. It's just whenever the time was appropriate and worked out for us.
Yeah.
So if someone could share it, just make sure everyone knows and we don't hear about it afterwards.
Zach just got done working, meetings on the phone, and we decided to come outside. It was supposed to be pretty today, but it is not.
Thank you,
Very
all
cloudy.
things Carolyn. I know, what is up?
I don't know.
It's supposed to be almost 70. I think actually it was supposed to be 70 and sunny today. And I think we've seen the sun for about half a second.
Right. Hey, Stepping Back in Time, Kentucky. Hey, Rochelle. Hey, Casey Urban Farm. Hey, Marla. How's your ears?
Those are so funny. So many people posted that with the goats behind my ears. Hilarious.
Hey,
The
Betty
times
from
have changed.
Alabama.
Nope. We haven't had one pig issue whatsoever since they've been here. It's been great.
No escapes. They're doing really good too. They're starting to warm up and roaming around, not just staying in their little hole they've dug, but
Right.
yeah, I think they're getting pretty comfortable.
Yeah, we've been hanging out with them in the pen. And
Hey, Amy.
they're getting more and more comfortable with us.
Miss Baloney said, I have a question if you see this. How do you keep the dogs away from your veggies and plants? We're struggling to keep anything in the ground without putting fences up.
We keep them in the front yard. They're
Yeah.
not, they go use the bathroom in the front. They don't come to the back.
Ellie's allowed to come out back, but she's older and she's never been one to get into.
And then you got
Here
this
we
one,
go.
the cat.
The cat does get in the beds. We just try to catch her when she does it and shoo her out. But yeah, the dogs, they stay up front, so we don't let them come back here. Thank you, Garden for Cheap.
Thank you all for sharing. Appreciate it. Quit with the tail, cat.
Laura Lee Fisher said, hi, this is a nice diversion from tax accounting, I bet.
Noah Bailey said he's from Eastern Kentucky. Rain has stopped for a whole 10 minutes. Yeah, that was yesterday, and then it looks like Saturday and Sunday are both going to be rainy here in our part of Kentucky, too.
Yeah, we were wanting to do our meat chickens tomorroon, but I don't know if we're going to be able to.
That's a good question for us. Amber Jackson, do you have any tips on living in a camper, moving in one on some land with a 2-year-old? We actually did that exact same thing with a 2-year-old in the middle of summer.
Yeah, he was 2. He might have been a little bit under 2, but he turned 2 in the time. What we did for him was I let him fill up a laundry basket of toys of like his special stuff. And we would rotate it in and out. So he would have that basket of toys to play with, and he would put it up when he was done. And then once he got tired of those toys, we would rotate new toys in that we were storing. And honestly, I think most of our time was spent outside.
It was hot.
Yeah. But in the summertime, you can be outside.
Right.
The hardest part of it all is rainy days.
Yeah.
When you're stuck inside the camper with a kid and it's just pouring rain and you can't get out there, oh, those are the rough days. But you can reserve those days for movies or board games.
That's when the generator got used.
Yeah.
Those rainy days. So we didn't have any power out here. We just had a generator, but we didn't want to constantly run it and just keep pumping gas into it. So we only used it on like those rainy days, but super hot.
Yeah.
So we could run the AC, have a little power in general. But other than that, it was completely 100% off grid.
Yeah.
We was pooping in a bucket back in too. But yeah, the rain was hard.
Yeah.
One suggestion for me is always keep a fire going. So if you are doing no electric, as soon as you wake up, stir the fire, have one ready. Just that way if you want to warm something up, cook something, make coffee.
That was always my hardest part, was when he had to go to work and I wanted to wake up and I wanted to have coffee, but there wasn't any hot coals, and I'd have to get a fire going with a 2-year-old, and that was difficult. So once I learned to just keep some hot coals in there, it was a whole lot easier to stir it up and get it going.
Yeah, just always
Also,
have it ready.
it depends on how close you are to town, but there was like 2 or 3 days a week that me and Wyatt would pack up and go to the library and just spend the day there. Let him, run around inside, like if it was raining, but it gave us a chance to get out. We didn't have animals back then, so that made it easier, but yeah, it's definitely doable.
Yeah.
It's just a learning curve.
Yeah. You'll learn you'll do a lot more work on your land because you're just trying to do anything besides being in that camper.
Hey, Money Pit Homestead. Chickens are doing weird things over there. Goodness gracious. They're all stir crazy.
Sorry, we're on our phone. Someone said the picture is the clearest they've ever seen yet.
Oh, wow.
The phones do really great, but like you get to see my finger because I'm trying to scroll and see comments. Jason Lockwood, hey guys, just bought myself a house with 5 acres in Wales, UK after 10 years of dreaming and saving. Now I'm close to moving in. I'm a little scared of being overwhelmed. Any advice, tips?
That's exciting.
That is
Congratulations.
Exciting. So I read it, but I think it had a house. Did I say it had a house? Right there.
House with 5 acres.
Yeah. So your first big worry is out of the way, right? The house. So hopefully it's livable and you can just move into it. Don't get yourself overwhelmed with renovations that you want to do. Tackle one piece at a time. It's like start with the bathroom. If you want to do that, don't look at the whole house and get a bunch of projects going all at once. Just put your set down, your list on your top items that you want to do, and just start working down the list. And don't do more than 2 at a time. Obviously sometimes it's hard not to do at least 2 in motion, but definitely don't get more than that going before you can at least complete 1.
Yeah.
Kind of our rule of thumb is no two projects in flight at the same time, or you'll never get them done.
Well, sometimes they're kind of in flight, but it's like you're taking a break from that one because you can't move forward yet. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and that's kind of what I mean. So that's why I give you 2. So if you have 1 that's pending, then find something else you can take in and just complete.
Evelyn, thank you.
But don't add a 3rd one, because then you might have 2 that are pending and waiting.
I love you, Evelyn. Thank you.
Oh, that's too nice. Thank you.
Hey, Wendy. Hey, Freedom Homestead. Amy said I got my 35 packs of seeds from In My Gardener today. Yay.
Nice. Tamara, that's a good point. And plant fruit trees as early as possible.
Yes.
Yep.
Let that be the first thing you do is plant your fruit trees.
Yeah, fruit trees and fruit bushes.
Yep. Hey, Tammy. I'm glad you could make it. I know you've been out in your garden all day. Dusty and Chelsea, thanks for this. Waiting out my last 2 months of pregnancy and isolation. All I can think about is baby, trying to get things ready with mostly online shopping needed a distraction.
Yeah. Well,
I'm glad we could be that for you. Yeah. That's rough. And online shopping is fun sometimes, but for those kind of experiences, it's one of those things where you want to like go out and you want to touch the baby stuff and get to see it. So I feel for you. I feel like that is probably a difficult situation.
Mm-hmm.
Adele said I have loofah on the vine already. Nice.
I feel like
ours took so long.
When she gardens, it's like it's August, late August here all the time.
Right.
Down where she is in Florida.
Hey, K&A's Family Homestead. How are you guys doing? Hey, Joanne. Oh, let's see.
There's something bush.
Stacy said, hi guys, we got Hereford hogs this weekend and love them. Question, what Premier One fencing and energizers are y'all using and for your poultry?
So for the pigs, we're actually using poultry fencing. That's all we have. He says that one accident where I got the goat fencing and I don't like it. The reason we get poultry fencing, our poultry fencing's 48 inches high, 4 foot high. The general, I think, is 42, so about half a foot shorter. But we like the 48 inches just because it's much taller. No birds fly out.
Yeah.
I mean, you might get a random one here and there.
But they most likely won't.
Right, and we don't clip their wings, and we don't have any issues. But the reason we like getting the poultry fencing for everything is because you can literally put any animal in it. So say you got pig fencing for your pigs, only pigs can go in that fencing. So say when you harvest pigs, you take a break, you're just gonna have fencing sitting.
Right, so if you try to put chickens in it, the holes are gonna be too big. The spots are too big, and they can slide right on out there.
Right, so we use the poultry fencing for everything.
Universal. You use it for everything.
Right, exactly. And we usually get the 60 Ento Shock energizers. We do have 130, which is fine, but you can only put one fence on that. You're not going to get any more. But we have a 60. We just added another 160 foot to our homestead honeys because we moved the meat birds in.
Yeah, we haven't got to show that yet.
I know you haven't seen it yet. We moved the meat birds in with the other chickens because they only got about...
Which was a mistake.
Yeah,
they're not getting
a little picky now, but they don't have much longer left. So they got another 160 foot down there, and that 60 Energizer is pumping 3 fences, 200 foots and 160 foot, so that's what, 362, and I got full 8,000.
Yeah, and they have so much more room. Let's see. Hey Nicole from Washington State. Hey Cowboy Homestead, I'm getting so many eggs right now from my girls. Besides your egg salad, which I've made and was delicious, what is your favorite way to use your eggs? I think our favorite is the pickled eggs.
That and quiche too.
Quiche,
yeah. The pickled eggs is great for that snack. Takes a little while. I love her quiche. It's so daggone good. I saw a cool comment. Night Owl. I don't have a farm, but I was watching Justin Rose on YouTube, and on the right side clicked your vlog. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that you all were so close to me. I live in Shelbyville, Kentucky.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what's so funny? We have so many people that are close to us that are like, I was watching Jess and mine, and then I clicked your vlog, and I didn't even realize like you were right next door, and that same scenario. It's so cool how it takes getting to YouTube, going to someone far away just to come back to your neighbors. But that's awesome. I'm glad you clicked it.
We've got to meet a lot of local people. From people just finding us on YouTube, and then we realized that we're basically neighbors, which is really cool. Faye finding the puddles. Hey, even the Sparrow Homestead. Hardneck Farm said our orchard is packed with fruit. Awesome.
Nice.
That's such an awesome thing to have.
Gotta get our trees in the ground.
Hey, Paradise Gardens.
I feel like we've been saying that for
I
a
know,
while
we
now.
have. It's time, though. We need to mow. We've got some snakes trying to slither around everywhere.
We had a little garter snake.
Yeah.
Then we had a black racer snake. Both
in the pond.
Yeah, both aren't poisonous, but...
Which, they're fine, but it's unnerving when the kids are not paying attention where they're walking and all of a sudden there's a snake underneath their foot, so that's kind of scary. We need to mow. I think that would help. It's just always wet. House on Ava Road. Hey Mark, he said I built 2 new beds today filled with super soil and topped off all the beds with new compost ready to plant. Yay.
Nice.
That's awesome.
No, we didn't find another Nubian 2 white onions.
No,
it was just
yet.
a wild hair that I was thinking of my impatience of getting our others bred and waiting for the baby.
Yeah.
Well, because actually what we're going to do, so y'all know we got the big herd of kind of the mix, right? So Butters is our full-blooded Nubian. She has some mini Nubians. Then we got Nigerian dwarfs that were registered. And then she also had some babies. So it's not a great thing, but I guess. But we got 1, 2, 3 wethers we're going to sell, and then 1 registered Nigerian dwarf doe, Angel, that blue-eyed girl. We're going to sell them. Because, Or trade.
Yeah.
Because the way we want to go is Nubians. However, the Nigerian dwarfs, I said, actually, now I'm just getting flashbacks. We said this on that video that we did on If We Make Money. We're going to keep Penny and Rico for a breeding pair just to sell, basically, her kids that come. But our milking clan is going to be the Nubians and the New Pines.
But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, we're still looking. Hopefully, we would like to find one in milk. That would be awesome. But that's hard to find. Oh, thank you, Matt. Thank you for saying that. We appreciate you watching.
I think Margie Gill said, any idea when you're going to be able to ship? She's ready to buy. She actually, well, I don't even know if I want to say it because she is working on the Etsy store. It's basically ready. But we still got to get labels and all that good stuff.
That's the main thing. We got to figure out the labels first, and we haven't gone anywhere to get like ink and whatever all that stuff is you need for labels. We got to figure all that part out, and then we got to like get some boxes and stuff. I don't know, because I don't want to be going to the post office like every day.
Right. We just need to order the shipping materials, so then we can just drop it off and
labels.
And labels.
But we're getting there. We're close. We're closer than we were 4 days ago.
Yeah, much closer.
Oh, goodness. Hey, Wilhelmina. Sorry, I always get that wrong. Oh, French marigold is beautiful. Adele said, what was your favorite subject in college?
You might want to say high school. Well, no, that's not true, because college, my major was broadcast journalism, and then it turned into communications, and I've always been a fan of that, which
hey, back to Rootstead.
I think y'all can tell I like to talk. So I always enjoyed giving speeches rather than taking tests, so that was my favorite. What about you?
I hated school, to be honest with you.
Lord. She was a journalist. She liked doing journalism.
I did in high school. I got my CNA certification, and I enjoyed those classes, like the medical terminology and stuff like that. But like not enough to do it again. Communications was fun. What was that called? Oral comm or oral communications?
That was in high school, yeah.
That was a fun class.
I had
in college ones. I did have a photojournalism class in college that was fun, cool. So I'd probably put that.
We need to get you doing the templates.
I lost all those skills. Tammy, the kids, I think they went back inside. They were out here. I don't think they wanted to be on.
It's not incredibly warm. It's a little chilly, a little crisp in the air.
Yeah, Tammy, I went to nursing school for about a year and a half and just kind of decided that was not for me. I really liked the field and being able to help people and stuff, but I knew that I wanted to be like a full-time stay-at-home mom, and I didn't know how that was going to work out. And I didn't want to do like night shift and stuff, and I didn't want to be away from kids when we did decide to have them, so just kind of was like a light bulb that came on in my head, and I was like, what am I doing? I mean, I'm in college, but I know what my ultimate goal is. Like, I want to be a stay-at-home mom, so I don't know. It was fun though. And
I was happy that she said that. I thought it was great. Jonathan Fisher, hey y'all, thanks for what you do. Question, y'all gonna plan on selling Kuni piglets in the future? Yes, in the very near future. Our sow is pregnant, so, and hopefully around 3 months, because she's freshly pregnant. We'll be able to sell, depending on how many she has, we'll probably keep 2 and then the rest will be for sale.
Rachel Rimbos, I met y'all on the lunch line at the gathering.
Nice.
Awesome.
Hey, Little Feet Farm.
Shanna said, I completed 2 science degrees and now I farm instead. What a life. That's what my mom said the other day. She was like, we were talking about student loans and how much debt we both racked up going to college, and I just became a stay-at-home mom. Zach's worked out though.
Yeah.
But it was a fun experience, right? Calby Homestead said, would be interested in piglets.
Cool. That's weird. You comment on there? Mm-hmm. Is it back?
Is it back?
Say it looks back on here. Just try to refresh.
All good?
I don't know.
You're
that
back.
was weird.
We're back.
That's good.
We're back. I don't know what happened.
It was, I mean, it didn't buffer or anything. It just went,
right. Yeah.
Unable to connect. That was strange. We're having to use our cell service and not our internet service, which, funny enough, you would think the cell service would be better
I think so.
than our Wi-Fi we got going on up here, but I don't know. We're back.
Yeah. The anniversary was awesome. We just kind of hung out and I think we grilled. I can't remember. But it was a really good
we grilled and then we got in the hot tub.
Yeah. It was a good time. The kids told us happy anniversary like 150 times, which was awesome because it's the first year that they like understand.
Right.
That it was the day Mommy and Daddy got married 7 years ago, so that was cool.
And it was the first year they enjoyed it with us together.
Yeah.
Usually they go to their grandparents.
Right, yeah. It was a family fun event. Hey, crazy chick vintage, thank you.
You're back.
Oh my goodness.
Someone said they love watching you cook can. So, I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is because she's perfect and her food's amazing. But her little cooking videos just blow up. Yeah. And so, like her pickled egg video is over 30,000 views now. And the zucchini bread's our top video we've ever produced. So we're thinking about what she should make next.
Yeah.
She's made a lot of stuff. If you haven't checked out her cooking playlist, she's made a lot of recipes of things because we keep like going down her list and she's made them all. But I don't know how many people caught everything, all those, because a lot of those were previous. Mm-hmm. But give us some ideas of something that you would like to see Jen make. Some of the classics she can put a twist on or something.
Yeah,
That would be pretty cool.
done all the egg stuff we can do.
We've done a lot of egg stuff. 2 wild Indians, yeah. We're planning on doing a garden tour this weekend.
Oh, yeah. I guess either tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah.
Wendy, we do have a drone layout of, well, it's like an intro that we did when our friend John came up.
It's crazy now, though, because
it's already different.
It's already different, and that was like maybe 2 months ago. So
Marla, bread. See, I've been trying to tell her to make bread.
Me to make bread.
Summer savory tomato pie.
Ooh.
New ideas with ground meat.
Mm.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
We got a lot of ground meat.
We do. Chamomile tea time, yes. Oh, goodness. Making salves. Tomato pie. I do need to make some comfrey salve. I've never had a tomato pie.
Is that interesting in beans? It's magical? Yeah, she got me on that.
Yeah.
Dilly beans.
Yeah, tons of ground meat and run out of ideas. Mm-hmm. We do too. It feels like we eat like the same things over and over, but a few days ago I was looking at different stuff to do with like lettuce and ground meat and stuff like that, so I might have to try something.
Goat's milk soap.
Yeah, I need to make some of that too.
Salves and tinctures, you've done, the only salve you haven't done is comfrey, which she has some drying now.
I thought I did.
No, because we got it, we used the old Alabama gardeners.
That's right.
But you did do calendula, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did, and then you did your lemon balm tincture.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do some more of those different ones.
Shepherd's pie. I've actually never had a shepherd's pie. Have you?
I think I have.
I have not. And they look good, but I've never had it. Are you going to can some of your potatoes? Yes. Mm-hmm. Probably 90% of them.
Yeah. That's been my favorite thing to grab this winter is she canned potatoes and green beans together.
Yeah.
That's like the perfect, and you know, they're basically cooked, right? So you just warm them up. And then we've even actually been using the potatoes and like frying them
mm-hmm.
and getting them a little crispy, and it's been delicious.
Yeah, it has. Oh my goodness. It feels so incredible.
Fly right in your ear.
Plantain salve is amazing. I mean,
y'all kill it with the homesteading thing and have taught me so much. Thank you for always making my day with those cheerful smiles. God bless.
Oh,
Jam and Bread Homestead. Thank you so much.
We appreciate that. Do you grow grass on your farm? I mean, just like what's there in the yard?
They could have been meaning hay.
Oh, no, we don't. That'd be cool though. That'd be awesome one day.
Yeah, she did do a ham and bean soup canning video. That's what I'm saying. She's done so many. But yeah, that one.
Corn spoon bread. Yeah, those are favorites. Yeah, canned potatoes, they do turn out really good. We only cook them for 10 minutes before we can them so that they don't come out too mushy. But yeah, we love canned potatoes. Usually what we'll do.
What did they?
Oh, Passiflora Homestead, thank you so much. And the Homestead Journey, thank you so much.
Y'all are too kind. Thank you.
Those are such cute pictures. Thank you both so much. When we take our canned potatoes out, we usually throw them in a cast iron and toss them around for a minute and get them a little bit more crispy. Mm-hmm. Unless we're putting them in green beans, then we just put them in a pot. But we really like them that way. It just gives like a little browning to it, and you can throw some seasonings on them. They're really good.
Yeah.
Even the Sparrow Homestead, Zach loves to smoke meats. Mm-hmm. We've never done cheese. That would be an awesome goal.
Yeah.
But, or you might be meaning like
cold smoke.
Yeah. No, we haven't.
No, we don't have a curing smoker or cold smoke, but
it's on the list.
It is on the list. But yeah, I do like smoking in general for different barbecue and stuff. I actually love cowboy cooking.
Hey, Gemini.
If she gives me time to spend a day doing some of that, I'll do some cowboy cooking videos. Those are fun. But nobody likes my cooking videos. Everybody likes her cooking videos, but I'll always give you one more. If you don't know what cowboy cooking is, kind of how we do it.
Bye, Trixie.
You have like a Dutch oven and charcoal, and there's temperatures that you can do with that amount of charcoals on the bottom and on the top of your Dutch oven. You can make soups, and we've made some killer ribs that way. Mm-hmm.
Cowboy coffee, yeah.
Cowboy coffee, yeah, so it's a lot of cool stuff.
Hey, Homestead Journey, thank you. Monday was our anniversary.
Yeah.
It was 7 years, which was awesome. We had a lot of fun. Bev, the surprise.
This is the surprise. I know. Yo, I'm sorry.
I told Zach today, I was like, you overpromise and underdeliver. It's just what he does. It's who he is.
My bad.
I
just meant that
you under-promised and over-deliver.
Well, I got to remember, like, not everybody sees the post about going live, and so they're all like, "Oh, what'd you get?"
My goodness, yep, fun. Campfire cooking is the best. 30 years Night Owl has been married. That's awesome.
If we can, I know our best live and our favorite live, and I think your all's favorite live was when we did the campfire cooking on a live.
Right.
And we did a Saturday morning. That took a lot of setup, getting ready, which wasn't like a negative thing. It just, like, I had to get up early, do the chores early, then get all the cooking set up. But
there for like the middle, probably the halfway mark of quarantine, we were cooking breakfast on the at the pond on our little
every day
fire every day. And then that was when we had that like dry streak, and then it got back to the raining and all the hammocks were wet and stuff. So once it dries back up though, we really like to do that. It's a lot of fun.
Yep, we'll get one in.
Yeah. Zach's actually, I think, gonna take vacation, so that'll make it easier because we won't be so rushed in the mornings.
That's the main thing, is when I have to work.
Right.
And then it feels like it's been raining every weekend, so the time I'm off.
Yeah. But hey, Happy Sabbath. Thank you, Indy.
Thank you, Paradise Gardens. We are always happy.
We try. Hey, Maria.
Cowboy Candy. You did the video on Cowboy Candy, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I did. What are you currently eating out of the garden, Too Wild Onion said?
We got all kinds of different lettuces that we're eating. We're eating a lot of her herbs, lemon balm, oregano, chocolate mint. We've got some kale that we're munching on and eating. The carrots are about to get pulled up, but actively it's mainly still just been the lettuces.
Yeah.
And herbs.
Somebody said, does electric fence keep the snakes out of the hen house? No, it does not, but we do.
Guineas do. Well, yeah, we do, but guineas will. Guineas are your best friend.
Yeah. That's, knock on wood, I have never went to get the eggs and had a snake in the hen house.
Yeah, definitely
knock
on wood.
But it's something that I'm terrified of. But it's never happened, and I pray that it never does, because I don't think I would ever collect eggs again.
Mississippi Girl Gardening, $20 super chat. How about shepherd's pie? Thank you for the super chat. And I think shepherd's pie would be something cool, especially since we don't even know if we've ever
right,
had
I've never had it, so maybe I should make it first and see.
I think that would be cool.
Like it and then do a video.
Let's just try it. We won't add in the title "World's Best."
So y'all want to know something funny though? We talked about this on a live a couple weeks ago. I was going to make a Jell-O poke cake because that's one of our absolute favorite things to eat. And we're not really going to the store right now because we don't really need food. We have food. So we have a little gas station up the road. So Zach went to check and see if they have Jell-O, like the little boxes, because that's what we use. They didn't, but they had Cool Whip. But then he was like, well, the liquor store across the street has Jell-O shots. So he told me this when he got home, and he didn't bring them home. And I was like, that could have been interesting.
I know. I told us, like, do you think because you need it in liquid form, the Jell-O, and then it sets up in there. I'm like,
melt it down.
Can we melt that down?
Just be a mommy and daddy cake. Right. Have to keep the kids away from it. But it could have been interesting.
It could have been. How do you keep rabbits out of the garden? I'm having issues with them. So our fence seems to work. It also helps that we're right here. It's right here in our backyard. But I mean, I've seen people do tricks like putting forks, up to help keep anything getting out of there. Rabbits and cats and all that good stuff. Maybe that'll help if the fence isn't working. Or you can always electrify it too. That'll usually keep everything out. Just be careful.
Cats keep bunnies out of the garden. Yeah, that's true. That's a good one.
Yeah, maybe that's why we don't have an issue too, because our cat is wild free. But then your cat's gonna get in your garden.
Right.
So
we do have to keep that back gate shut because all the rabbits and squirrels are back there. So if we keep the gate shut, then we don't usually have an issue. I don't know why they don't hop over the fence. I don't know. Maybe there's just too much commotion back here. I mean, because they very well could, especially the squirrels. So I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, our cat has gotten a couple baby rabbits.
Yes,
baby
and
bunnies.
It is terrible.
Yeah, it's not.
So traumatizing.
I love when she brings the moles. That makes me happy.
Hey, Farms. Dining on a Dime YouTube channel made a poke cake. Oh, nice. I don't think I've ever seen her channel. Do you make casseroles? Sometimes
Yeah.
we like breakfast casseroles. I'm weird, and casseroles are like wet. I don't like wet.
Sid thinks of that one real quick, and I got a story for it.
Hey, Seeds and Sanity, thank you so much.
We really appreciate
Thanks
it.
for the duck advice. Babies are doing great. I'm so
That's
glad.
great.
I was like as nervous as you were, I think, sitting over here like, oh, they're okay. I'm so glad it turned out good.
So let me talk to you about Jen and just food. So we've probably mentioned this, but she doesn't like wetness.
I don't like wet food.
And so you're thinking in your head, like, what do you mean she doesn't like wetness? Exactly how it sounds. She doesn't like her food to be wet.
I don't like it to be wet.
She doesn't like sauce very much.
No
she doesn't like a whole lot of sauce at all.
If I use condiments, it's like minimal, like a
dash.
A drop.
Like you can't even taste it. She doesn't really like Mexican food because
wet.
it's wet.
Too wet. It's wet. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's wet.
Right. We have definitely talked about the steaks and hamburgers, but like if your hamburger is done but it's juicy, you know, like how we all like it,
No.
she'll look at it in a disgusting face. Like, why did you give me
like burnt.
Why did you give me this beautifully delicious wet
no
hamburger?
Juice, no juice, no wetness.
It's got to be just gray and dry.
Yep, burnt.
So yeah, she don't like wet food.
So that's why I have like a problem with casseroles, because I don't like stuff mixed together either.
And I do.
I like it separate.
I love like hashes and casseroles.
Like, he'll take all of his food and put it on a plate and put ketchup on
Hot sauce
top.
and ketchup.
And I cannot handle that. It makes me ill. I can't watch him eat. We have to be like separate.
Especially breakfast foods. Like there's no breakfast food that doesn't go together. So you can just throw it all together. And then you like have a route to go. You can either go like salsa and sour cream, or you can go hot sauce and a little ketchup.
I do like salsa, not as much as he does. I made the salsa mostly for him.
Yeah.
I like a sweeter salsa, but I don't know.
Soup and stew are wet. I think it's a mind thing because that's supposed to be wet in her head, but like
soup and stew.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like supposed to be wet. You know what I mean? Instead of something that like accidentally gets mixed together and then it's all wet.
And then so now I know that this has rolled over to our son, because this morning I was sitting on a call and my office is the kitchen table. And Wyatt's over here eating beside me, eating his toast and ham that he was having for breakfast. Raylan's over here eating zucchini bread beside me. And this is the two differences, and we can tell exactly whose kid's who.
Yeah.
Wyatt had his ham like almost hanging on the table. And I said, "What are you doing? You had this whole plate, put him on there." And I like threw his ham back on his plate. He said, "You just got the toast crusties on my ham."
Yeah, see?
And I just looked at him. I said, "Son, we're not gonna start this already. If a little bitty crumb that came from your toast got in your ham, you can still eat it."
Okay?
He was not about mixing the crusties. Then so I look over to my right and I see Raylan with zucchini just smushed all over her face, just crumbles everywhere. And I said, "No, that's my girl."
Oh, goodness. I'm weird. And apparently I passed that on.
Yep.
Never enough time said they wouldn't let their food touch when they were little. See? Apparently I just never grew out of it.
Shay Fernandez, Thanksgiving is my favorite. I just mix it all. Same here.
Oh, no.
There's not enough room on that plate to be separating.
No.
Her and Wyatt, you know like how you get those trays at Thanksgiving that have each little section? Like they use those for one item. Nobody uses those for one item. They have like 100 items on top of that. Too many things.
Oh, goodness. Hi, kitty. She's just sitting here staring at us. Somebody's over there driving around.
Yeah. She does need one of those. Her and Wyatt need those metal tin trays. Like they just, I forget who it was that just mentioned it, but so they can keep every single thing separate and not touch each other.
Yeah, agreed. Those are cool. Corn on top of my mashed potatoes. That's interesting.
I like that.
Hey, ASL Harvard Homestead.
Thank you.
Thank you. How are you?
I can't handle bean juice on my rolls.
Me neither. That is like, I think my biggest pet peeve of wet food is wet bread. I cannot do wet bread. He puts like, he'll put his roast or something on top of a piece of bread.
And that's the way you're supposed to do it.
Oh, no. Like, you might as well just run it in the sink and eat wet, soggy
bread.
Like
it having a piece of white bread underneath, you know, roast Salisbury steak, something like that, and then let all that gravy sit on top. Yeah, and see, Freedom, she does eat beans and cornbread, but she eats the cornbread separate from the beans.
I do. Yep. Soggy bread is nasty. Yes, it is.
Hilarious.
Yep. Bread and beef dripping. I don't know what that is.
Wet
Sounds
bread.
gross.
Wet
It's
bread
dripping.
is wet sauce. Prison trays.
Yep, everyone has their own little quirks. I have a lot of them when it comes to food.
Yeah, she likes chili.
Yeah.
Because in her head, it's a juice. You're starting, the main component is
Well,
soup.
I do. What was that? Cat. I do put noodles in my chili because the noodles soak up the juice. So then, like, I don't have a bowl of, like, my chili isn't sauce. It's just chili and noodles. So it's more like a spaghetti because I don't like the wet.
The wet. Oh, she hates leftovers too.
Oh, no, I can't do leftovers.
So, like, if we got done, we having a good grilling night. You know, when you grill, you always grill more than you need. We got 4 people in here. The kids don't even like my grilling food. I'm making 5 hamburgers, 12 hot dogs. And so we'll have those and stuff. And, like, I'm just burning these things up. And she's like, yeah, I don't want it after leftover. I'm like, but you liked it before.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about it. Oh, God.
Well, anyways.
No runny eggs, Andy's journey. Nope. Zach does that.
I love
like mine
eggs.
scrambled.
Or, no, you like fried egg.
It's fried.
Yeah.
But not like, I think you do a different fried.
Do hard.
French
It's hard.
onion soup. Actually, I don't think I've ever had French onion soup.
What?
I don't think I have. I've always been curious about it and if it would be good. My husband used a whole sleeve of crackers. Yeah, I do like crackers in my soup too.
A lot. See, and I like minimal crackers.
Hey, Sansa Farms.
Come on, Sansa Farms.
How are you guys? Hey, Homestead Humor.
Yeah, runny eggs for life.
Hey,
And that's
tuna
another
bakers.
toast, egg, a little bacon, let that yolk just run all over everything.
Oh, no. Macaroni and cheese. I like macaroni and cheese sometimes, but not all the time.
Yep, runny eggs do
Goodness
make a burger
gracious.
great too.
I wonder if y'all hear that or not.
Sounds like it'd be my mom over there.
You think so?
Sounds like
Okay.
hers.
She's not on, so maybe. I really hope the sun comes out, but I don't know if it's going to at this point. Biscuits and gravy. That's okay. It's not really something I ever order, but I don't know. Probably like one biscuit with a little bit of gravy would be okay, but not like a whole meal of it. The country store is not really coming along. We decided against it for a few reasons, but mainly just everything that was going on right now with the world. But we are still selling stuff.
Yeah.
We have people come up almost every day and just set it out for them, and that's going really well. That's been fun. Homestead Engraving Business and Life said you two look so tan. Well, thank you.
We've been outside as much as we can.
Yeah.
Well, Shay, I'm glad you joined us for your lunch break. We appreciate that.
Yep. 94 degrees in Texas.
Do you guys have pet turkeys? We have one now.
Mm-hmm.
She was pardoned.
She's pushing her luck right
Yeah,
now.
she's being a big bully over there lately.
Started watching your video. You guys got locked in the greenhouse and had me laughing so hard. That was a funny day.
Alyssa, yeah, they are. I mean, I really like the turkeys. They're pretty cool. They're nice to hang out with. They don't do anything crazy. Our turkeys don't try to get out or anything. So, yeah, why not? Go for it.
The kiddos. I guess we'll let them say hi to you all, and then we will sign off for the day.
Perfect timing.
You start working on dinner and start thinking about evening chores. Say hi.
We're doing it outside.
We're doing it outside. Where you at, Ray Ray?
We'd have a change of scenery. What do you think? You like it outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. On Monday nights, it'd be
We
dark.
were having sun in there.
You just having fun in there? Well, that's good. It's always good to be having fun.
Everybody
Get
says
over here.
hey. Don't know what's for dinner tonight. I need to go look and see what we have called out.
Fire up the grill.
Yeah, we do some grilling. I think we have some pork chops, but I'm not for sure. We'll have to see what we have in there. We had some salmon burgers 2 days ago, and those were really good.
Melissa, ours are white broad breasted, but look for different ones. Ours were meat turkeys, raised wise. So they're not going to be the best for longevity. What are some like reds? Everybody talks about reds.
I'm not even
Samson
sure.
Farms, he'll throw you out a couple. He knows a lot of them.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
Even
okay.
the Sparrow Homestead, yeah, we'll be live Monday.
You leaving?
Me too.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you want to tell them bye?
Tell them bye.
Look, there's
Yeah,
unicorns.
they're
They're
giving
sending
you
you
emojis.
emojis. Okay. You can tell they have a mission that they're on. Lordy day.
Bourbon.
Yeah, that's the one. Bourbon
Reds,
Reds. Yeah. Okay, right.
Those are beautiful.
Okay.
Freedom Homestead, there wasn't an announcement. Zach
Chew, sorry.
misled people. It was just that we were doing a
Yeah,
live.
my bad. The surprise was this, the live.
Oh, goodness. But we love y'all and glad we got to do this on a Friday. I hope everyone has a blessed and safe weekend and hopefully enjoy some beautiful weather if you get it. Hopefully we will. It sounds like we might be inside all weekend. It's going to be raining.
Right.
But we'll make the best of it. Maybe make some soaps or something. I
That's
don't
right.
know.
And I'm so happy that I've seen so many people say this is their first live and they're never able to catch Mondays. Maybe something that we'll throw out a poll on seeing if every other week we switch it up. Like we do Monday nights and then the next week we do Friday at 3 like we did here.
Something.
And
We have
alternate
to
it.
make sure we don't take anyone's time.
Well,
but
that's and you're right, and that's why we did it earlier today because there's a whole slew of people that are awesome friends that go live tonight. You got Gemini, Lordy Day, Stringfield,
get rid of all the
Menzies. Yeah, there's plenty on the go live. So make sure that you're on YouTube tonight. There's awesome people that are going on. We try to make them now that it's getting into the summertime. A little bit harder to catch
and we
all
don't
that.
have babysitters anymore. So.
We don't have babysitters, that's right. So we got to keep playing with the kiddos.
Yeah.
All right, be looking for a garden walk this weekend and probably a little quick tour because we've changed some things already. Yeah. We always do. But we love y'all and we hope that y'all enjoyed the live. We did.
We did. We love y'all.
Bye.
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 Keep saying bye. Keep saying bye.